to the 2020 Edalexpo, our third Edalexpo. I'm Dan McFadyen, Managing Director of Edalex, and it's my pleasure to welcome all of you from Australia, from New Zealand, from the US, to our new format for Edalexpo in 2020. By way of welcome, we thought, and I mentioned it for those who joined early, we do want this very much to be an interactive discussion. So we'll start off with some polls to learn and share a little bit about you. So two poll questions to start off the day. First, how many Edalexpo or Navigate Equella conferences have you been to? So I know we have some for whom this is their first Equella conference. Others have been with us for quite a few years, so may have attended Navigate conferences or over the last 3 years the Edalexpo variants. So please, if you can respond to those polls. And Al, a trivia question, how many Navigate and Edalexpo conferences have there been in total?
Oh, that's testing me. So so 3 Edalexpos, and I would say there was 5 Navigates as well. So we're around that 8 number in total.
Fantastic, great. And hopefully those poll results are coming in.
They are. I might end that in 5 seconds. So if anyone wants to get the last vote in, please do so. And I'll end it there.
Okay. Well, great. So a good split. And again, I promise to avoid politics, so I won't talk about any recounts here. But I think it's very nice to have this mixture. And again, we've built in some networking sessions and presentations from North America as well as here in Australia. So I think great blend, and we really want to share and learn from each other. The second poll question is trying to get a sense of how you use Equella today, or potentially how you'd like to use it for those who haven't yet adopted Equella. So this is multiple choice. Please select all that apply. And we'll give you just another 30 seconds.
Terrific. So we've got 21 out of the participants so far voting. So we'll give it 10 more seconds and then I'll end the polling. Okay, I'll end the polling now.
So, interesting results and really a good blend, and actually quite interesting other. So I think that talks to some of the flexibility of openEQUELLA and the ability to use it for many different purposes. Great, and thank you Al. Okay, well, for those of you who've been to Edalexpos or Navigates in the past, you know that I try to come up with a meaningful theme or metaphor that I can use to apply for the conference, and then really pound that lovely metaphor into submissions. And previous metaphors have included a bridge, in relation to connectivity or cloud, as we've shifted some of the openEQUELLA functionality into the cloud. Last year was train, and in reference to my son's love of trains, but also modernization and all the work we've been doing on the openEQUELLA platform. I did threaten at the end of last year's Edalexpo that this year, and in reference to my daughter, that the theme perhaps should be rainbow unicorns. But I really couldn't make that quite connect, and for 2020, that didn't really seem to resonate. So I came up instead with a small world. And again, here we are in the third Edalexpo, bringing in people from multiple continents and really having a much broader reach. But the more I thought of it, I thought, one, I don't want It's a Small World running through my head, all day and all night. So, and then looking at this picture, I thought, is that person missing a finger, or what's going on? So, and really, with everything that 2020 has thrown at us, I thought, some days it actually feels more like this scene. So what I thought actually resonates even more is the concept of a network world. And this conference is perfect reflection of that, and just some numbers to back that up. So across our 2 sessions, this one and the one later today, we've had 90 plus reservations representing 29 different institutions or organizations from 7 different countries, spanning 3 different continents. So again, I think that's very reflective of where we are today and the world we're operating in. And hopefully through Edalexpo, you can help broaden your network, make connections, and reestablish connections that people you might only see once or twice a year, or now only meet virtually. Let's make the most of that. And continuing on in that theme, I want to talk a bit about the global network behind openEQUELLA. So, and this will be familiar information for many of you, but for some new information. So quickly, Open Apereo owns the intellectual property. They own the open source to openEQUELLA, and there's a network of 3 companies around the globe, commercial affiliates of the Apereo Foundation. We represent Edalex, and we're focused primarily on the Asia Pacific region, and we're the primary developers of openEQUELLA. But we also have two really important partners around the world, and we're pleased to have at least one representative, Chris Beach from Unicon here, and they support the Americas, and over the past year, it's been fantastic to see increasing development contributions from Unicon. And we also have Next Education Services supporting EMEA, Europe, Middle East, and Africa. And we have a very close working relationship with them as well. So again, that sense of a network and collaboration from the commercial side, but also very importantly, and one of the key drivers behind this very conference is to help institutions and organizations connect and network. A little bit more about Edalex and our team. So you can see here our smiling faces. Since last we met, there are 3 new faces there in the middle row. Chris, our marketing manager, Margot, our head of business development, and Maria, a full stack developer on our team. Yes, and Tim does have an updated photo, but don't get him started on that. Someone sent him a photo of a model who I think Tim believes he bears a very striking resemblance to, posing with his watch. So maybe we'll get Tim to do his modeling pose. But look here, we're very proud of our team. And while we have a number of core values, one of them is not It's a Small World, but one is all hands on deck. And I'm very proud to brag about an award that we just received last month, that we are declared the grand winner of the Asia Pacific EdTech Startup Competition on behalf of the work that we're doing with openEQUELLA, as well as Credentialate, our credential evidence platform. So we were thrilled to win that award. But let's shift the focus to what we've been working on over the past year. And every Edalexpo, I love to share what we've been working on over the past year, and you'll certainly hear a lot more from Ian and Kath during their sessions. But I thought it's important to show the work that we're doing on behalf of the openEQUELLA community, and you can see there year by year, different colors. I've chosen the soothing colors of flame to represent 2020. But more importantly, you can see the sheer number of hours we've been putting into the RDA. And the RDA is the Repository Development Alliance, where it's an optional alliance where many of our clients are contributing funds and guidance and ultimately direction on what we should be working on to enhance openEQUELLA. And the core focus this year has been on refreshing and building out a new user interface, and we're very excited to show you a sneak peek of that. But we also do a lot of work around openEQUELLA in general. And as you can see in the totals, for the first time, we've exceeded 3,000 developer hours. And this is not support, this is not hosting other activities. These are pure hours towards enhancing openEQUELLA as an open source platform. So where have those hours been allocated towards? Quite a few releases, hotfixes, as well as major releases that have come out over the past 12 months, tackling a number of critical areas: accessibility, usability, certainly security, and you likely would have seen some notices that we've sent out over, well, even in the last 12 hours about fixes to patches to security, but a lot of wonderful work going into developing the new user interface. And these patches, 26 releases, comprise large releases down to small hotfixes, but we've been applying those to 5 different versions. So again, really looking to support the community across all of those different versions. And again, you'll hear more later today. So today, during the session, we have a number of great presentations. Very excited to hear from California College of the Arts, to hear from Aviation Australia, hear from our team as well, giving you sneak peeks of the upcoming release and our roadmap. But very importantly, as I've stressed, networking. So we'll use the power of Zoom and breakout rooms and break into smaller groups so we can have some of those discussions and learn more about what everyone's interests are, successes, challenges, working with openEQUELLA. And then after the end, we'll also have optional drop-in sessions. So if there are particular topics you'd like to explore further, then we'll be available for those discussions. So look, that's my welcome. I don't want to take up too much time, but thrilled to have everyone join us. And I'll turn it over to Alistair to continue.